In 2003, BAE Systems conceptualized a design strategy to create a purpose-built village that would fulfill the joint requirements of self-containment, security, and flexibility of accommodation. The village would be able to house all BAE Systems personnel working in the Riyadh region and their families in a sympathetic environment. The chosen location for the site was approximately 40 kilometers north of Riyadh, being relatively isolated for security purposes, but not so remote as to preclude a comfortable commute into the city. The main contracts package was awarded to J&P, a contractor with more than 4 decades of experience in the Middle East. The approximately 1 million square meter site can be divided into 6 distinct sections. These comprise the community accommodation, consisting of 13 individual clusters labelled A to N, and includes the clubhouses and restaurants. The 2 community facilities areas, one comprising the administration building, medical centre, sports complex and supermarket, and the other dedicated to a junior school, creche and playing fields. The maintenance area, which includes the staff accommodation, stores, vehicle servicing, fire service, workshops, horticultural nursery and water treatment facilities. The BAE Systems offices and parking. And finally, there is the main gate and security, including the boundary wall and perimeter fence. When mobilization began in September 2004, the first consideration was to begin work on the boundary walls and perimeter fencing. Given the current volatile nature of the region, a premium was put on the overall security of the project. The first line of security is a continuous line of concrete blocks topped with chain link fence. The next line of security is a continuous 2-meter deep trench and an adjacent 2-meter high earth berm. Finally, 50 meters distant from the outer perimeter fence is a 4-meter high inner concrete wall. This is surmounted with an outward sloping electrified fence that is angled so as not to be too obtrusive or visible from within the compound. After initial earthworks, the footings were commenced. These started with Cluster A in October 2004. The schedule was such that as work on one area was completed, it then rotated alphabetically through the clusters. Included in the groundworks were all the plumbing services. Once the services were installed, the trenches were backfilled, compacted and levelled. Then the entire area received an anti-termite treatment and was sealed with a polythene membrane. Next, steel shuttering and reinforcing steel was erected, ready for the casting of the concrete slab. Concrete pump hose pipe was used for depositing the mix directly to where it was required, and concrete vibrators utilised to ensure there were no trapped pockets of air. The concrete slabs were then finished to a high standard by hand. Vertical reinforcing steel was erected on the slabs to form the basis of the walls. An extremely efficient integral wall and soffit formwork system, known as tunnel form, and especially familiar to J&P, was used to form the main shell of the housing clusters. process, the shuttering is lifted into position by crane, then the reinforcing steel erected and services installed. Once again, concrete pump hose pipe is used for the casting, along with concrete vibrators. These are especially useful here, as they can be lowered the entire depth of the walls. Casting is usually done at the end of the day, and paraffin heaters are installed inside the void of the shuttering to assist the overnight curing. The following morning, the shuttering is struck and the process continues down the line. Once all the ground floors of an entire cluster were completed, work began on the upper stories. These were formed in an identical fashion to the ground levels. A section of the stairwell walls was of circular shape, and for the first time was incorporated into the Utinord tunnel form system. Using this method, it was possible to form 2 semi-detached villas every day. The front and rear walls of the villas were made of precast concrete. Each section was carefully surveyed, aligned and fixed by experienced hands that were able to complete 2 semi-detached villas a day. Work continued with the construction of the individual swimming pools, glass block wall installation, window fitting, and door hanging. Further exterior works included precast concrete courtyard wall installation, different types of slab and brick paving, the erection of the carports, and the various areas of landscaping. Initial groundworks on the administration building began in January 2005, continuing through to May 2005. Unlike the housing clusters, it was constructed using conventional formwork, reinforced concrete columns, precast external wall cladding, and, internally, block walls. Both the BAE Systems office building and staff accommodation made use of the tunnel form shuttering system. The office building was clad in Riyadh stone, whilst the staff accommodation was clad in precast concrete. The sports complex was constructed using reinforced concrete columns, precast cladding externally, block walls internally, and an insulated barrel-shape structural steel roof. Each of the 13 housing clusters form a self-contained community, with a mixture of bachelors and families living together within the greater community of the village as a whole. All of the clusters are built around a car-free internal communal area, providing a safe playing environment for children, and each features its own centrally located swimming pool. Throughout the village can be found a total of 288 three-bedroom family villas. On the ground floor there is a WC with shower, a study, generous kitchen, and an open dining and living room. This layout is mirrored in the adjoining property. Moving upstairs, there is a master bedroom with dressing room and ensuite bathroom, 2 further double bedrooms, and a further bathroom. There are 352 two-bedroom bachelor flats dispersed throughout the village. Each flat comprises a WC with shower, separate bathroom, kitchen, 2 bedrooms, and a communal living area. As with the family villas, this layout is mirrored in the adjoining property, with the identical layout to be found on the first floors. There are also 40 executive houses. These are similar to the family accommodation, with an additional single story. They have a larger kitchen and separate laundry room, a separate dining room, and split-level living area. There is also the study, a downstairs bathroom, guest bedroom, and WC with shower. The first floor is identical to the family housing, with master bedroom, dressing room and ensuite bathroom, 2 double bedrooms, and family bathroom. In addition to the executive houses, there are also 5 executive villas, each with their own pool. On the ground floor we find the entrance hall, and off from here a guest bedroom with ensuite bathroom. Opposite this is the formal dining room. There is a WC with shower, family dining room, and kitchen with laundry and pantry. To the left, there is the expansive formal living area with its high open ceiling, and off from here, the study. Moving up to the first floor, we find a family living room, master bedroom with balcony, dressing room and ensuite bathroom, a second bedroom with dressing room and ensuite bathroom, 2 further double bedrooms, and a further bathroom. To accommodate business visitors, there are 46 single-story one-bedroom apartments.